Today we have come together to celebrate the U.S.-Armenian centuries-old relations. Throughout this long period of time, we have gone through many challenges, yet we stand firm with an aim to further deepen and widen our relations, also with the assistance of the Armenian Assembly of America, that being founded in 1972 helps to develop U.S.-Armenian relations through its professional, nonpartisan advocacy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take a small detour highlighting the major steps of development of the U.S.-Armenian relations. More than anything else, these relations, first of all, are about shared values. Indeed, the diplomatic relations between Armenia and the United States date back to 1992. The roots of the Armenian footprint, though, in America, however, run far deeper and reveal a fascinating tale of how Armenians contributed to the social fabric of the United States. Last year marked the 400th anniversary of the arrival of Martin the Armenian, the first recorded Armenian immigrant to a land on American soil in Virginia. It is widely spread that Armenian community in the United States was created as a result of the Armenian genocide. While that is true, yet there is much more to our Armenian legacy in America. Armenian neighbors are not an isolated diasporan community that escaped the genocide, but part of an earlier American historical narrative of immigrants who helped build the American nation and contribute to its culture. Having said this, there is no doubt that the aftermath of the Armenian genocide played a great role in the development of Armenian-US relations. Armenians will never forget the individuals, countries, and international organizations, among them many Americans, that came to support at those hardest times, not only helping people to survive, but also keep the faith in humanity. Congress established more than 30 major programs then to provide humanitarian, financial, and moral psychological assistance to the Armenian population. On the top of that, since then, lots of Americans actively engaged in the fight for the recognition of the Armenian genocide. I address words of gratitude to the U.S. Congress and to all congressmen and congresswomen present to have spared no effort over the years to this end. Your role in the recognition and condemnation of our national tragedy is undeniable. I'm certain that one day the work you have done shall come to its logical conclusion. While being here, I'd like to extend words of gratitude to the people of the United States and the U.S. Congress for their humanitarian assistance allocated to the Nagorno-Karabakh Republic over the years. This assistance has been significant for the people of Artsakh, both from the humanitarian and first and foremost from moral perspective. It comes to testify that the Nagorno-Karabakh Republic has not been forgotten in its efforts to build independent and democratic state while countering the persistent provocations of Azerbaijan. It is unambiguous that Nagorno-Karabakh people's path towards freedom, towards determination of its own destiny on its own, and toward building a democratic society is irreversible. In this context, your continued support is indeed crucial. And last but not least, I'd like to speak out about the recent changes that brought Armenia multiple steps closer to the established democracies, creating further opportunities for deepening of the U.S.-Armenian relations. All of you are very well aware that this was the result of last year's Velvet Revolution that the previous speakers alluded to. Last year's Velvet Revolution on transparency, accountability, and better protection of human rights have been set up at the core values of the Armenian statehood. By holding snap parliamentary elections last December, the Velvet Revolution has completed that phase. Armenia was announced the country of the year by The Economist for its democratic achievements. And now there are new horizons opening up for the enhancement of our partnerships with our friends based on our mutually beneficial transactions. Dear guests, before concluding my speech, I cannot but express my gratitude to the Armenian Assembly of America that since its inception stood at the forefront of strengthening of Armenia-United States relations. Its efforts, pressing towards for universal affirmation of the Armenian genocide, urging ongoing assistance for the people of Artsakh and Armenia, shedding light on the plight of Christians at risk, seeking an end to Turkish and Azeri blockades of the Republic of Armenia, and advancing shared values. Democracy, rule of law, and good governance are of significant importance to the Armenian people in general and to the Republic of Armenia. As a conclusion, I would like to recall that we are rich with our friends, and I can say for sure, regardless of the lack of natural resources, access to the sea, Armenia is rich, because we have friends like you who are ready to stand by and extend a helping hand and whenever there is a need. Thank you very much, and congratulations once again to Armenian Assembly of America. Thanks.